Hello intellectuals, stopkillinggames.com to stop corporations from killing games, art and everything else, like taking away what you own. We need to open this locker, so that means I need to read data pads. Very riveting, I'm sorry, but it needs to be done. There are resources to be obtained. Phil Wilson volunteers.
Audio log for Phil Wilson, medical technician, Delta Labs, October 20th, 2145. Today I witnessed the third test of the teleporter in 3 weeks that I've been here. Volunteers are becoming harder and harder to come by, and it isn't difficult to see why. They all come back screaming like loons about demons, pools of blood. It's real fire and brimstone stuff. At first I wasn't paying much attention, just doing my job, but the last was Robert Clayton. Now, I met him my first day here. This guy chews up rocks and spits out gravel, as tough as they come. Having to sedate him and drag his drooling body to the isolation, it's really freaked me out. I'm gonna put in for a transfer as soon as I'm able.
Oh well, we don't get the code from this. So where do we get the code? Have I already messed up on the code? Before I hit a loading zone somewhere, I'm gonna have to find it out. Maybe there is something down the door, because the door was opened at this time. The email that he's got in his datapad talks about how he tries to get his colleague to type in all his work into his computer. You know, yellow to HR, screw the fuchsia, or whatever that was. I'm gonna try this wood door because we haven't tried this door yet. Oh no, we have tried this door yet already. We fixed the elevator, we can go down. Do we want to go down? Do we want to backtrack all over the place? Maybe we want to backtrack, I don't know. Of course today I'm gonna complain more about Andromeda, so that's no different. We don't need that med pack. But I come to you with olds. That is to say, there is a guy on the internet who's fat and nobody likes him. But unfortunately, he got popular because people can't avert their eyes from a train wreck, I guess. Or also they're just fucking stupid and can't value their time well enough to not follow a person like that. But they were. And so the fat ass is being fat, you know, gorging himself on a lot of food. And all of a sudden, he releases a video where he's slender. He lost all that weight. Everyone's in shock. How did he do that? Well, how did he do that? I've got a theory about that. Hypothesis. Which is to say, he pre-recorded a bunch of content ahead of time and then released it very slowly. And in that time, he actually did what needs to be done. Which is just doing. You know, burning the calories that you've got and eating less. It's that easy. There is an expert, every expert I think. Well, specifically the one that I'm referring to. A bigger YouTuber that I'm not gonna, of course, advertise. Oh snap, there's a bunch of them. Three of them? I think so, because the door's closed. Right, we really needed that shortcut, huh? We've needed to avoid a bunch of stairs. I mean, Americans would have. There's something coming. Snap. It's melee. It's melee time. He's meleeing me as well. Unfortunately, he got the idea as well. Bitch. Right. The expert says when Hollywood comes up to him asking, how do we make our actor completely change his physique for the role? We really need him to do way better. That's 112. I've got 114 to open still. Where do I find codes for that? I hope I won't miss out on this. I'd be very upset. Are there any medpacks left behind here? Probably not, because I picked up one that was a bit too early here. Oh no, oh hey, grenades! I'm gonna pick up one. It's not like we're using many. I mean, we've used up a bunch. Well, yeah, 50 is maximum after all. Oh well. Still looking for the codes. Maybe we will find them eventually. The expert says when Hollywood approaches him, how do we change the guy's physique? You're not doing it by building muscles in 2 months. You're not gonna build that much muscles in 2 months. You can, to some extent, of course, but, man, the biggest transformation that you can have is losing weight. Like, really. Not eating, not just shoveling fucking food down your throat, and burning off that calories will make that weight fall off you. Really. all you need to do is not pretend like drinking 4 liters of high sugar, high fructose corn syrup is something healthy because it's vegetables and fruits, so that you can drink all that, and also every day visit a fast food restaurant to have fucking everything, and then come back home and go, oh no, I wasn't eating anything.
That will get the teleporter working again. And you don't have much time. You're going to need to teleport across the containment chamber. It's the only way through this part of the complex. Head into the chamber and initiate the sequence on the machine. I'll take care of the rest. I'm not going with you. Good luck. But before you go, I want you to take something. It's a journal I made about the experiments. Those things. It's all there. It'll explain everything. Get it to someone so this never happens again.
Yeah, understandable. Even if your scientific endeavor ends up killing a bunch of people, we can still continue the research and do it better because someone has already screwed it up. You know, even when you screw up, especially when you screw up, you need to note it down. This is through here. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not staying here. I'm not getting teleported yet. I want to figure out where to get those 2 lockers, and I think I'm just gonna look it up in a search engine. But before that, people usually just lie about what they eat, thinking that they eat, well, you know, downplaying the unhealthy things and upplaying the healthy things, or what they presume is healthy. Right, now we're gonna need to, well, I want to check out the video, I hope it is. I'm also standing in the middle of nowhere. Oh, it should be personal video discs, right? And last one, teleportation experiments. Let's go.
My name is Ian McCormick. I'm a research specialist stationed on Mars, working for the UAC. My primary job is, or rather was, to assist Dr. Malcolm Betruger in a variety of experiments, though for the past year we've been focusing almost exclusively on teleportation. I don't know if I'll make it out of here alive, so I'm recording this video log to let someone know what happened, and with that knowledge, prevent it from happening again. Initially, the teleportation experiments were amazing. We were creating a new science. The prospects of it changing our way of life were, well, they were outstanding. I was proud to be associated with such an amazing project and someone as talented as Dr. Betruger. We noticed early on, probably before we had completed maybe a dozen successful tests, that there was a variable delay during the teleportation. The objects are broken down at the quantum level, transported, and then reassembled. Each stage of the process should have been instantaneous, but it wasn't. And we didn't know why. We sent a video drone through and were shocked at the images it sent back. Just a few frames of video right before the drone came back through showed what appeared to be several sets of eyes looking directly at the probe. We had just found a living, breathing creature that was not human. Betruger immediately sent out a request for volunteers. He specifically wanted UAC security force members because he wanted to capture one of these creatures. I've made a lot of mistakes, but I am most ashamed of my involvement during the next phase. To get medical clearance to send human subjects through the device, I doctored up several of our reports to indicate that we had performed living tissue experiments. I did not regret it at the time, but a few days later, when our 3rd test subject came back, he was chewing off his own fingers. It seemed he was clinically insane. We started sending teams in, about once every 2 days. The teams were reporting nightmarish experiences, sightings of things that ultimately made us conclude that the other dimension was not just another dimension. It was hell, and the creatures we were bringing back, demons. And then Betruger, he went through the portal himself. I don't know what he was thinking. It was an unscheduled trip, and he just went, and we couldn't stop him. And when he came back, he had changed. He sounded and looked the same, but he just... I don't know, he was just different. And then he did the unthinkable. He took the Soul Cube, the device that was discovered in the ruins, into the portal. The portal stabilizers just started to fail, and then living hell erupted into the base. We were stupid for not destroying the portals as soon as we realized what was on the other side. Oh God, forgive me. I blame myself for my part in this. Please, someone, never let this happen again. I'm sorry, Ian McCormick.
That ain't shit. That's not fucking detailed description of your experimentation. Right. Frank Sinders has actually has the locker code somewhere. Your lunch. Oh right, there it is. 538. So now we have to find our way back. Right. More complaining about Andromeda than I think deservedly. At the beginning of my complaining, I said the game plays pretty good, but it always seems to be playing pretty good until it doesn't, right? In the moment, it catches you, you're busy shooting the enemies, but then something breaks and it completely takes you out immediately. Like fucking the glitches with the graphics, animations during dialogues, this and that and the other. There are memory leaks in this game, especially when you're standing on the bridge of your ship too long. The whole game will crash along with your computer. It will shut off my computer when I stand in the on the bridge for too long and reset everything that I've got going on. That's 14, and there is a sticky note here somewhere. Oh, there it is. 175. Right? No, 715. I knew that I mispronounced that. Right, so there's a bunch of things. Okay. I'll take it one way or another. We're hardly coming back. So it will play as long as it's fun. I don't know how to say it. For as long as it plays, but often it will take you out. It will often take you out. So the animations, crushing the entire PC, at least for me. There is a smartass somewhere on the internet when I was trying to find some solutions to that. Of course, as well, this is deluxe edition, and the problem is not fixed. It's 2024. There are no patches that fix that. The game is just broken and didn't receive any sequels or more patches, just like Deus Ex. So fantastic. We're not getting another Mass Effect. Congratulations. The BioWare magic stopped working as soon as as someone demanded quality. Right. It crashes the PC. The quests get bugged as well. There's one on Kadara where if you take it out of order a little bit, if you explore too hard. Where am I looking for? For locker 112. Where's 112? I don't know. That's just something that I know. I don't know what I'm looking for. This way? No. This way? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, here. There it is. 5-3 something? Did it say? 538. 538. Oh, there's lunch. Frank. Right next to a shotgun, a bunch of armor shards, very cool, and even more plasma rifle ammo that I can't carry with me because why? How? I can't destroy his lunch either. Oh, but I can waste some ammo. We're not coming back here to get any of that, right? And it's such a powerful and cool rifle too, and I never know when it's coming, where more ammo resupply is coming. So I'm just always fucking stuck. Missiles, grenades, chain gun, 444, almost 666. Close but no cigar. That's pretty much it. Wasn't there 116 somewhere, or did I open it? No, I think that's it. Yeah, fuck it. We've done well enough. Right, what else is broken? Let's talk about the equivalent of Mako. So in this trilogy, well, in the first game, there was Mako, a car, a tank, a wheeled tank, armored personal vehicle with a gun and jet engines, and you could have it called in for some missions, for some exploration planets to run around, protect you from environmental hazards with, armor, and allowing you to shoot things like treasure maws, Geth, Titans, or whatever the four-legged platform is, and so on. And it had jets with Mass Effect engines that allowed you to hop a little bit. And the jump was pretty okay. That carried you a little bit. But then, of course, Mass Effect Andromeda came in, and they gave you the Nomad. It's six-wheeler. It's not armed because it's civilian. We are civilians, explorers, not military like Shepard was and Inspector. Military, but on a intergalactic, interspecies maybe, a scale. So it's not armed. It also has the jump jets, but they're shit. They give you no advantage. They help you with nothing. They're practically useless. But it's also of course an electrical vehicle. And other than having jets to speed you up, it doesn't burn anything. It's electrical vehicle. It turns the wheels with power of electricity generated by Mass Effect or whatever, right? Whatever they have generating the power, plasma or antimatter. I'm not sure. I don't know. So it's electrical one way or another. However, it has two modes. Well, it has four, but primarily it has two modes. It has 6 wheels, and you can have all-wheel drive 6x6 or only 4-wheel drive. The 4 wheels in the back, 4x6. That would be the designation. 4-wheel drive, one way or another. And
Decontamination process started.
there is an issue with that.
Decontamination complete. Have a nice day.
Thank you, robot. The problem is, oh, hey, there isn't much here, hopefully. We're full on this, we're full on that. At least they give us a boss fountain. Are we already in hell? Are we this close to ending the game? That can't be right. Activate teleporter sequence. You just stand here and hit the button, well, hit the screen. Hit the screen. Am I supposed to teleport over there? Is that the testing, but we're going through hell before we find the other end of the Vita chamber? Oh hey, there's a guy here. He's probably dead. What's our objective currently? Don't die, help military, because that's more important. What does my datapad say? User data, current, reach the main portal. Well, that's easy. So electrical vehicle. Before I hit that. It's electrical vehicle, so every wheel is powered. It's never not beneficial to run 4x4 or 6x6. Well, both, right? Depending on how many wheels you've got. All-wheel drive. The more wheels are powered, the faster you go. The more wheels run, the better grip you've got and maneuverability, because every wheel is powered, and if any have a grip, it can propel you. Instead, they divided that into 2 modes. 4 out of 6, which gives you speed, which is not realistic, and 6 out of 6, which makes you climb steeper angles, steeper walls or whatever, steeper terrain, but makes you go slower. And that's bad. I'll tell you all about it in a second.
Systems activated. Teleportation commence in T-minus 3, 2, 1.
I think we already traveled through a gut. Delta Labs Level 2, Union Aerospace Research Division. Delta Labs Research Facility Sector 2 North contains the Biological Research Division, focusing on studying various specimens from something or another. Oh, it went fast enough. That's nice. I was worried that we're gonna have a hell sequence right away, but not. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so I guess that's true. You're gonna have to teleport. I've got a feeling. I don't think that wall, outcropping, whatever that is gonna support us, but maybe this will, and maybe we'll be able to jump all the way across instead of needing to teleport. I'm testing it right now, that's why I've quick saved. It wasn't full damage that killed me, it was electricity. Right, we can't travel across just by walking. Also, bridge is fine, would be fine. Also, it would be fine considering that it's just testing, so we need to have a safe way to check up on things anyway, instead of trying to teleport one another across an electrified chasm. But hey, what the fuck do I know? Otherwise we wouldn't be able to experience the interplanar travel, right? What's going on in here? So that's locked off. We're gonna have to run around the base. Yeah, and pick that up. And this guy, how dead is this guy? Slightly. Oh snap. Oh, that's just gas. Right, what's wrong? What's wrong with... Fuck off. Stubborn. People get more stubborn when they are on fire. I guess that's to discourage you from putting them on fire. Remember, if you want to kill someone, just freeze them. Or disintegrate them. I don't know. You know what? I don't agree with this portrayal of burning people and burning people alive. I am a firm believer in burning things, and as I always say, if something doesn't catch fire, just use more fire. That usually works. Nothing is resistant to fire when there is so much of it. Alright, so, oh, there's the keycard. Oh, that was he. He doesn't have a head again. I mean, another one without a head. So it was hard to give him a headshot. Fortunately, he did die fast. And he was kinda dead, sort of. I was just pretending. Can I? Of course I can't. Alright. So we've got a key. That wasn't difficult. 4x4, 4 out of 6, and 6x6. Snap. Oh shit. And also, McCormick is talking about seeing a bunch of eyes, and I presume those were imps, and their recon bot found imps. Alright. That's cool. 4 out of 6 and 6x6. It's a problem. So, you know, it's not about realistic, as a certain game dev will tell you. It's not about realism, it's about reinforcement. It's not about that it's realistic to shoot a wall and there will be bullet holes in the wall. It's about reinforcement, that every time you do, you can expect a hole to be there. So it's not about realistic that 6x6 should be faster but isn't, while 4 out of 6 is slower, should be slower but isn't. It's about it's supposed to be a tactical choice. Like, there is a guy talking about some tactical choices. Fucking cunt. I wish there was lean in this game. There's hardly even aim down sights. Talking about aim down sights, that's a tactical decision, especially in modern shooters. You can hip fire and be inaccurate because, you know, that's realistic. When you're holding your gun lower at your hip, you're not looking down sights, so you don't actually know how where your barrel is pointed. You can only have... oh right, I've missed out on... there was a locker that I didn't open, I think, in a computer room, when there was a halon, hexon, the gas that displaces oxygen, and that we needed to disable in the office. That was something that I should have looked up, but it's too late probably now. Not like there was something more very important there. We already have the most important thing, the BFG. So it's a tactical decision. You spray and hip fire, but you move fast, and if you aim down sights in modern shooters, this isn't a modern shooter. This isn't a modern shooter actually. But if you hip fire, if you aim down sights, you bring the rifle up closer. You actually align the aiming apparatus, and you can run. You can use the gun accurately. However, at the cost of the speed of the character. You move slower when you aim down sights. Not here, because that's not a modern game. So there is a tactical decision. You want the precision to actually kill the guy faster, but you won't be able to avoid his fire as fast. But maybe you won't need to, since you're far away maybe, and you're taking that time to aim accurately, to aim precisely, to do it right. Where did that open? What did I open? Not here, but I heard the door moving. Where's the storage? Where did I open? Where is it? Can I close it now? No. I heard the noise somewhere around here. And I would like to access it now. It's not in here, that's 4. Let's go... oh, storage number 2, right? That's what it is? But it was open already. Storage 2 open. Well, we're gonna go here then. Anyway. That's dark. I don't have light at my plasma rifle. Right. Looks like we're in the clear. Missiles. I can pick up some. It's fine. This is a pretty empty fucking storage room. There's some growling coming. Picked up armor. I didn't need that much, I don't think. I guess it's fine. One way or another, there is a med pack. What med? Med station, that's what it is. Med station here, so we're gonna utilize some. We were running almost low. Reinforcement and tactical decision. So it's supposed to be at least tactical then in gameplay. Maybe it is reinforced, but it should be reinforced for some reason. There's supposed to be a situation where you would rather go fast and not prioritize climbability as opposed to going slow and climbing well. There isn't. I played this game twice now. Basically. Trust me. Oh shit. Bro, trust me, bro. There isn't a situation ever in this game where you need to choose between going fast but not climb a difficult terrain, or going slow and climbing difficult terrain. And it's also mechanically reinforced, not in the sense that you're moving slow, right? That's also backwards. You're moving slow, so you don't have the speed to clear a steep hill, in a sense that momentum doesn't carry you. It seems like if there is a specific angle of the terrain, of a slope, if the slope has a specific angle that exceeds a certain parameter, you will be forcibly slowed down. No matter how fast you were going, you'll be deliberately slowed down so that you need to use the other mode of the car. And it's terrible. It doesn't support anything. It's not a tactical decision. It doesn't help. It's not realistic. It's not tactical. It's shit. It's shit is what it is. Not yet. The only data pad is here, and it should also contain codes to the locker 103, hopefully. And that's probably what we will end on. Yeah. Nomad shit. Jump jets don't work. Speeding up, even speeding up, jet speeding up on a slope in 4 out of 6 mode is not gonna help you clear the slope, because it mechanically slows you down. It doesn't take momentum into consideration. It will just take into consideration whether you're running the 4 out of 6 or 6x6 mode, and the angle. So there's that. It's terrible. I hate it. It's awful shit. Right. So to cap it off, Francis Erickson. No audio logs but user email though. Delta security locker code change request, hopefully here. A few extra supplies for the central security team will be sent to your area. Please store them in locker 103 and change the code to 259. Thank you, Thomas Sanderson. Let's deal with that. 200 what? 59. 259. Right, what have we got here? A large medpack, don't waste that. Shotgun ammo, don't waste that either. But try to pick up plasma ammo. Alright. That went well. Save again. And another email. Francis, a few extra supplies. No, we've read that already. Francis, shipping received one of those dumb Martian body storage cabinets. Again, but no one here can figure out how to open it. Can you go online and see if you can find the code? I'll have the guys put it in one of the storage rooms upstairs for you. Thanks for the help, Corbin. Yeah, this is supposed to be your clue. I mentioned that before, I'm pretty sure. This is supposed to be your clue to actually go online on your own internet to those websites to check out the code to open them, because that's not present in game. And those websites are defunct now. They don't work. You can't use them. You can't access them. Of course, the data is stored somewhere else, in a wiki somewhere, or on some forum. You can't Google the result, find the answer online, but it no longer supports Martian body, because thinking ahead, man, thinking ahead. StopKillingGames.com. And with that, I'm gonna leave you for today. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully we will see each other in something I play for you for free. In the meantime, of course, interact with this video and every other video on my channel, preferably by watching and sharing it with your friends. Check out the RGB rave down below the video around the like and subscribe button. And if you don't like the content, it's entirely your fault.